Hello, my beautiful souls. I hope you are doing good. So, today I have put on makeup. Look at me, I look so different because I rarely wear makeup and record videos, but today is one of those rare moments. I feel so beautiful. Okay, sorry. First things first, welcome to my channel, my beautiful souls, my beautiful sisters, my beautiful people. Today we are going to be talking all about manifesting your crush. Whoever he is, whether he is your friend, whether he's your neighbor, whether he's your manager, whether he is your office colleague, let's manifest that person. All right, so I'm going to set some very basic ground rules here so that you don't break them and so that your manifestation becomes smoother. So, first thing, we are not going to chase, run, or obsess over that person because we know the more we chase, the more far it goes away from us, right? That is the universal law. Second thing, we are going to raise our vibration so that our crush, even if there are 100 people in the room, he is only going to notice you. Third thing, we'll play it cool, we will make it natural without forcing. Like I said, when we force, it will create resistance, it will go even more farther away from us. So we will take it as natural as possible, you know, and stop forcing the outcome. Lastly, let the universe do its magic. So now let's get into the video. So today it's like, a very light, fun topic that I have chosen to talk about because usually I talk a lot about serious things yet important topics. Today I just thought I will bring a balance because I have been talking a lot on serious topics. Anyway, I talk a lot because I really enjoy recording video. So, it just keeps coming so many things at once. Sorry. um, First thing, so I want you to be specific. Now, I know that you clicked this video because you have a certain person in your mind, but when I say specific, I mean the feeling, the connection behind the external things. So, how do you feel? Or let's say, let's put it, how would you feel if you were in a relationship with that person? Whether you talk with that person or whether you don't talk with that person, just exchange hi, hello, or just greet, whatever that it is. Imagine how would you feel if you were to be in a relationship with that person. I'm sure you would not be obsessing as much. You would feel confident, you would feel happy, you would feel loved, you would feel appreciated, you would feel understood, valued. How would you feel? So, we will use that feeling in the next most important step, which is visualization. Now, visualization and feelings together, when we put it, it is such a powerful tool. I have talked about this a lot. So, if you want to go in detail, you can watch my other videos as well. But visualization plus feelings. So imagine now, just giving an example. All right, so just close your eyes and imagine you and your crush holding your hands. Now, whatever that it is that you want to imagine, but I'm just giving you an example right now. So it is a night time and you guys are holding your hand, and soft breeze is brushing against your cheeks and your hair is flowing effortlessly. Just imagine all these things. I know it is a little delusion, a little obsession. It is all right, but not to that mad extent. So and again, this is not mad, we are aligning ourselves to that frequency. All right, this is the first step. So, and just close your eyes and imagine holding hands. There is this wind that is brushing against your cheek. You are feeling so much loved, so much happier, so much confident, so much appreciated, understood like never before. And just stick to that feeling and think about it, and think about the scenarios, create certain scenarios, and do this visualization. For if you are doing it every day, do it for like maximum 2 minutes. Don't do it more than that, and just go on doing your other work after that. And if you are doing it once in 2 days or 2 times or 3 times in a week, even that is all right, but you have to be consistent with this visualization. And now I also recommend you to do, why am I saying we? Sorry. I also recommend you to do affirmations. If you have not started yet, then this is your sign that you should start. So, you know, it's not just writing affirmations, but you can also say affirmations. Both hold power equally. So whether it is saying or whether it is writing, just express your gratitude when you are saying or writing these affirmations. For example, I am grateful for the love that is about to enter my life. I am grateful for the connection with this person that is about to happen. This person means just name it, specific name that he is about to come into my life. I am grateful for this person to be in my life. I mean, just be creative with your affirmation and just be grateful. Grateful for the love, grateful for the connection, grateful for the relationship that is about to happen. No, not happen. How do I put it? I'm grateful for a relationship that is about to um, step in my life, enter into my life. Yeah, enter into my life would be the right word. Sometimes I go blank because my English is not so good. I mean, English is not my first language, but I still try my best. So bear with me. So, all right. So we also talked about affirmations. Now, always remember, you are not going to obsess or go too deep into this. Do this once in a day, once in 2 days, once in 3 days, and do your rest of your work. Forget about it after that. Just forget about this. Stop, like I said, stop controlling the outcome, stop forcing the outcome. So we are going to play it cool. That is one of those most important steps that we talked about in the beginning, remember? Now, your crush for you might be the most handsome person in this earth. Your crush might be the most intelligent person in this earth. But remember, however he is also a human being just like you, just like me. So instead of us putting that person in that pedestal, and instead of, because when we do that, we are putting ourselves in that inferior space and they are in that higher level. So it does not resonate. So I want you to think of them as a normal human being just like you, whether he is your manager, whoever he is, just think of him in that normal level as you. So when we do that, we are balancing that energy. We are, making the energy similar. Everything in this universe is energy, and the energy that you have, you attract similar kind of people who share similar kind of energy as you. So we want to balance that energy. Now the main thing on how you can balance that energy, which is how you can shift your vibration, how you can raise your vibration, now we are going to talk about this. This is one of the most fun part. I have talked a lot about vibration and frequencies and shifting in my other videos. You can watch them if you like listening about all this. So it I have talked a lot about that, as in detail, but here I'm just going to tell in brief because I've already talked. It's going to be 9 minutes now. So now we are going to talk about visualization. I already talked vibration. So how will you raise your vibration? The most easiest thing, go do whatever that you love. Do the things that you love. But what do I mean here? Do the things that really energizes and nurtures your soul, that really lifts you up, brings your inner soul, makes your inner soul happy. Like, do the things that you love does not mean you do some external, I mean, not external, most of the things are external, but not some temporary sources of happiness. Like, if you love to drink, it's not like going and drinking and passing out or something like that. No, like, create a new hobby if you don't have, or like for me, what really lifts me up and what really nurtures my soul and feeds my soul. I love to read books, I love to study, I love to walk in the nature, I love playing with my dog, I love to share conversations with intellectual people, I love to do all these things, cooking, I love to do DIY art and craft, I love to paint. So these are the things that really makes me happy, like really makes me happy from within. So you have to do these things, and when you do that, when your inner world becomes happy, that is when your outer world also feels happier. That is when you start to attract people, because now your energy is getting lifted gradually, so you will also start attracting the same people as you, who's vibrating in your energy. This is the most easiest way how you can shift your vibration. Other things are journaling, meditating, self reflection. I have talked a lot about raising vibrations, how you can raise your vibrations and things like that. You can go and watch my other videos, but these are one of the most easiest things, simplest things that you can inculcate in your day-to-day life and practice it. Or talk to your most easiest things are talk to your friends, talk to your family who really uplifts you, and your friends, you are the average of 5 people whom you are friends with. So make sure that you choose your friends wisely. All right, so I don't mean unfriend people left and right or something like that, but I know you are a wise girl, you are a wise person, so understand what I'm trying to say here. All right, now raising your vibration. Now sometimes once you raise your vibration, you feel like that person whom I was manifesting, he is not in my standards, because now you have raised your vibration. So before that, when you are doing all these works, just think with your clear mind that if I was the higher version of myself right now, would I still be manifesting this person? Would I still be after this person? Not even after, that would be a wrong word, but would I still fall deeply for this person, even if it was a higher version of me? Just think of it in that way. Because sometimes once we raise our vibration, that person who used to be so attractive does not feel attractive anymore, I think, for most of the people. Because okay, so we will not go deep into that, but just question yourself once. So this was changing your vibration or shifting your vibration. Now, let's talk a little bit more on obsession, because we as women, we tend to obsess a lot, like checking our social medias constantly, checking notifications, you know all these things, overthinking, over analyzing, creating scenarios in our head endlessly. I said visualization is okay, but not more than 2 or 3 minutes. So the rest of the time, go do your other works. So you don't have to do all this. Like when you order something online, we order something online, but we don't check every 2 minutes, every 3 minutes, where is that delivery person, is that order coming, where is that order. We don't check every often, right? So it is the same, because we know that it is coming to us, it is getting delivered to us. So you are doing all these works without obsessing over that person, without constantly checking that thing 24/7. So that is what I want you to do. Something is wrong with my voice. So that is what I want you to do. Do not obsess, because like I said, all these things, obsession, running after someone, chasing, it creates resistance. It's like saying the universe that you are so, and you know what? The universe is like, the universal law is that the more you chase after someone, the more you try to run behind someone, force something, the farther it gets away from you. So just play it natural. Just play it natural and let the universe deliver it to you at the right place, at the right time, at the right moment. Because if you are confident, if you think that it is going to happen, it will happen. So just have faith in yourself. Be confident, but of course, uh, this obsession and everything, like I said, we are girls, and it just happens naturally, right? But we have to work on this. So now, I have spoken a lot about all these things you are doing. So, manifestation is about doing, working internally, and, you know, when you work internally, when you do all these internal things, you see a shift or a change in the external world. That is how manifestation works. But it's not just you doing your inner works, but also taking that aligned action. All right, now what do I mean by this? Hear me out. The most important thing, it's not just you wishing and waiting for things to happen. You also have to take the step for that thing to happen. You are doing all these things, my love. Great. You are raising your vibrations, you are visualizing, you are writing affirmations, you have stopped obsessing over this person, you are not begging, you are not chasing. But you also have to take the aligned action now. Just make a small talk. Just greet that person if you see that person every day. But don't be like, chasing after that person or running behind that person. Just give a small compliment, maybe. Just say good morning if you see that person in the morning. Just say hi. Just take that first step. It is completely okay to take that first step. And if you guys text, if you guys are like friends and talking to each other and things like that, notice how he is when he is with you. And sometimes, if it's like he is dry texting, if he does not notice you as much, if he is like not so much interested towards you, because sometimes it shows up. So remember that, be kind to yourself and to that person. Don't try to force things. If it happens, if it will happen. If it does not happen, it's all right. Have that mindset. All right. So what I'm trying to say is that, sometimes the universe, if something is not meant to happen, no matter how much you force it, it is not going to happen. So this is the truth, the bitter truth. So you have to accept that. But if he is now, let me tell you certain signs that he likes you. So these are the signs that he might not like you. But don't be disheartened. Don't be, like, don't show it to yourself that now he did not wish me back, he did not talk to me properly, that means he does not like me, and now I'll just stop talking to that person. Don't take it to your heart, as in, don't take it to your ego or something like that. If he does not, it's all right. Still, just wish him, even if the next day you see him again. So it's okay. The universe has ways of delivering things to you. There might be someone who's even better than that person. But now, signs that he might like you. He might like you if the conversations between you both flow naturally, if you catch him staring at you when you are doing other things and you see he's staring at you. He might like you. He might like you if, like, you guys are talking and he replies to you frequently and he replies to you with long text messages. That means he might like you. He might like you if, he notices you and he makes small talk frequently. So these are the signs that he might like you. So I can make a detailed video on this, but these are the most important signs that he might like you. And he cares about you. He shows that in his behavior. And so these are the things that he might like you. But if he is someone that you don't talk much with, you don't interact much with, so like I said, just make that aligned action. Take that aligned action, that first step. Just greet that person, just talk to that person, try to make small talk. Who knows, you both might have similar hobbies, similar interests. And one thing I want to share here, so uh, sometimes it's like, if you read book, I mean, if your crush reads book, and if you are someone who does not read books at all, but if you get to know that your crush is someone who reads book, or let's not say books, if he is into sports and you are not much into sports, but you can still explore. And if you still don't like it's all right, don't force it. But who knows that you might also end up liking that same sport later, and it might be like a topic for conversation between you both. It can also be like that, but don't obsess. Like, if if he likes some sport and you have to like that sport, no. But just do it naturally. If it's like you resonate with that sport, if you also start liking that sport, then that's great. But if you don't, it's all right, don't force. So these are some tips that I am sharing. Sorry for my English. So yes, remember, the universe always loves drama. The universe always loves chaos. When you stop forcing, when you stop chasing, when you stop running after that person, that is when the universe starts delivering that person to you. That is when the universe is like, here, take this person. So that's why I'm saying this is so important, and I'm saying this again and again. Don't chase, don't beg, don't force things. So we are going to do all this very in a very light-hearted, in a very fun way. Like, this is not some kind of a survival mission. This is more like a vibe and less like a responsibility. If it happens, it happens. Great. If it does not, it's all right. The universe has better plans for me. Think of it that way. All right. So I really enjoyed making this video for you. And lately I have been talking a lot about serious topics, and I thought, let me bring a fun topic. So that's why I'm talking about this. I hope this resonates with you, and I hope you found this helpful. I hope. All right. Thank you so much for listening to me. If you want more of manifestation videos, you can watch. I have a manifestation video. That's my dog. I have manifestation videos on getting your glow up life. I have talked a lot about vibrations. I have talked a lot about visualizations, being the person that you want to be. So I have talked about very fun topics if you want to go and explore in my channel. And if you found this video helpful, if you liked it, please like, share, subscribe if you wish to. That would help me reach to more people, because I recently created this YouTube channel, and the algorithm is weird. um, I don't know, the first month it was like recommending my videos to a larger group of people, but suddenly it has just become dry. So yeah, thank you so much for listening to me once again. Wherever you are listening this from, I hope you are healed, I hope you are blessed. And okay, talking about healing, sorry, let me talk about this just for a minute if you are still listening to me. If you are someone who's come out of a long relationship, and or something like you have had some kind of a rough past that is making you not take the aligned action, this is your sign. Please remember this, because I am also someone who's come out of a very long 11 years old relationship, and it was very difficult for me to come out of it, but I did eventually come out. And for a long time I was like, I don't deserve love, and what if I um, like someone, and I be with someone, and then I will get hurt again, even though I'm single right now and I don't have any crush. As in, I do have celebrity crushes here and there, but normal crush I don't have. But it's like now I have just opened doors for love, because I feel abundant, I feel happy, happier than ever. So never unbelieve or never doubt yourself that if something happened in the past, uh, if something has happened, then it will happen again in the future. Don't ever think like that, because it's not going to happen. What has happened in the past, that was your lesson. You have learned your lesson, and just move forward in your life. If you like someone, if you have a crush on someone, just go ahead and take that aligned action, but don't obsess again. Don't run after that person. So don't have these are limiting beliefs. So okay, that's it. Thank you so much for listening to me. I think this is the third time I'm saying the same thing. Okay, bye. Always remember that you are safe, you are enough, and you are loved by the universe. Take care. Much love.